Hello, good evening everybody. My name is Dighvijay Jedhe and I welcome you all for the 6th edition of SRT Ultra Marathon. So this year's SRT Ultra Marathon will be taking place on the 9th of December, that is Saturday, at 6 a.m. from the base of Sinhagad Fort. So I welcome you all once again, and with me today is the athlete training program lead coach, Mr. Yogesh Sanap, who will be we will be discussing in detail all the route as well as strategy planning for the race and how will you be going about it. So before we start with the discussion, I would like to thank our supporters as well as the sponsors of SRT Ultra Marathon, who from year and year they are supporting this particular trail race. So first of all, this race is not possible without the support and permissions of the local administrative departments like the Maharashtra State Archaeology Department. The forts are a part of the Archaeology Department. Secondly, we would like to thank the Maharashtra State Forest Department because the route, the entirely the connectivity of the route is based out of the property of the Forest Department. And thirdly, we thank the Maharashtra State Police Department, the Pune Police Force, as well as the Pune Rural Police Force, who are always there to protect us, to support us throughout the race. Last but not the least, the Maharashtra State Tourism Department, they are backing our marathon since the last 6 years now, and we humbly thank Maharashtra State Tourism Department for supporting such a fantastic race that is taking place in the Sahyadri mountain ranges. So for this year's edition, we have a few sponsors who have been continuously supporting us, and yet again they have supported SRT Ultra, the 6th edition. So I would like to thank, first of all, I would like to thank Bank of Maharashtra, the most beloved bank of Maharashtra State. Thank you to the entire administrative team of Bank of Maharashtra. Secondly, we would like to thank Leap Endurance Gels, who are supporting us for the 4th time now. And Leap, they provide us with their hydration support for the 4th year in a row. This year, we have the extraordinary shoes brand, that is Brooks, a new entrant in the Indian market, and they have taken the Indian market by storm. What a fantastic lineup they have. We thank Brooks for supporting trail running in Maharashtra and in India. So we have 3 major brands. Apart from that, we have the Max Protein, Right Bite Max Protein, who are going to provide you with protein nutrition throughout the route. Also, we have Canyon Sandals, the barefoot running sandal company, who are supporting this event. And these are all the supporters and sponsors. Also, Red Bull is going to be supporting the energy. After the race, you will be getting Red Bull as a drink. So I would like to thank each and every one, our sponsors, for supporting SRT Ultra Marathon yet again. Now let's get back to the administrative part of the discussion. So this year we have a very unique, in the last 5 years we have done what we have done, and now from the 6th year we are introducing some new things for SRT Ultra Marathon. So as you know that this is ultra marathon taking place on Sinhagad, Rajgarh and Torna forts. This year we have added a new route of SRTL 100, which adds a new fort of Lingana, which was a medieval prison for the people who used to commit crimes in the 16th, 17th and 18th century. So this Lingana pinnacle is also added in the mix. And so one more change that we have done is we have changed the winner trophy for SRT Ultra Marathon. And as you can see right in front of the screen, the new trophy is of our idol Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and the winners of from this particular edition, they will be getting this fantastic statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj as the winner statue. So this was specially made for only for SRT Ultra Marathon winners, and today we are unveiling this particular statue which will be given to the winners. So coming back to the special part is that there is one more special event that is taking place this year, is that 350 years ago on 6th June 1674, I'm sorry, 6th June 1674, at the age of 44, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was coronated as the Chhatrapati of his own kingdom. So he founded the Maratha Empire and he led by example from then on. And this particular year, the year 2023, is the 350th anniversary of his coronation. And we at Western Ghats Running Foundation, we are also celebrating this particular special year. And for this special year, we have added one more category as the SRT 100, and also giving a new trophy for all the winners. You know, basically the coronation took place at Raigad, and that's why we wanted our runners to go to a point where you can see Raigad and see Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, his statue sitting on the throne right in front of the Railing plateau. So that in that way we are trying to give a homage to the great king of India. So let's get back to the details. So now, as you know that all these four categories are in place, what we decided was not just to go into just conducting a race, but have a better experience for all the runners. And in this regard, we were looking for the right amount, right type and right kind of guidance for the SRT ultra marathon and trail running sport in general. And to be honest, we are thankful that we got connected with one of the most fantastic and humble athletes that we have known till date, that is Mr. Yogesh Sanap. And we actually had a good chat. It was his idea to have a special athlete training program just for the trail running community. This does not happen out of fluke. It is written somewhere in destiny that very good people come together and they try to do something good for the community, and that's how a community grows. And Mr. Yogesh Sanap, who is already coaching more than 80 ultra endurance athletes for different types of running as well as different types of cycling, races, events, and to achieve their goals. He is already coaching more than 80 athletes in Pune and around Maharashtra. So his idea was to implement a plan for all the participants of this year's SRT Ultra Marathon and give it to the community. In this, by leading, he was leading by example, and he is already delivered it. That's what we think, that 100 days athlete training program was set up. In this, he connected with a lot of like-minded consultants, industry experts, and sports enthusiasts. And after connecting with them, he carefully created a plan especially for the trail running community. In this, we have 3 to 4 people who are leading by example in their own fields. So Mr. Yogesh Sanap, he led the training plan for the daily running, the weekly running, the monthly running plan. Under his guidance, he was talking with a lot of, as I said, he was talking with a lot of industry experts. And that's when we got connected with dietitian Miss Swati Chandrasekhar, who immediately agreed to help us out with the athletes' dieting plan and nutrition support. So Miss Swati Chandrasekhar is also on board of this athlete training program. Thirdly, we have another fantastic ultra endurance athlete who is known by GTFF coach Shamal Mondal. And Yogesh sir, along with Shamal, he designed special strength training session plan which was really helpful for all the athletes to build their strength to run different kinds of distances and have the capacity to finish the race on time and in a lot of energy. So these three fantastic, we had a mix of these three characteristics under this particular athlete training plan. Mr. Yogesh Sanap will be explaining to you in detail in just a while about how to go about the race strategy. And apart from that, we had Vijay Gaikwad, coach Vijay Gaikwad, who gave us all the details of what kind of gear should be worn by the trail running runners. So we have already covered that. And last but not the least, we have Chaitanya Velhal, who is also a great coach. He will be giving mindset training just 2 days before, meaning tomorrow you will have one more session of Mr. Chaitanya Velhal, who will be giving a short talk on mindset training on how to go about the race. So right now we will just start with the discussion, and I'm this is going to be a very informal discussion kind of thing. So I'm going to as you all know, the 4 categories are Mr. Yogesh, Coach Yogesh will be giving you the examples starting from the 11, 25, 53 and 100 distance. So starting from the 11 kilometers category, which is having the 3 hours cut-off time. So I would like to I would like to request Mr. Yogesh Sanap to give the details about the 11 kilometers category and how to go about the strategy. Yes.
Thank you, Dighvijay sir. First of all, for this great opportunity. So, guys, already this strategy started 100 days back, and we are in the last week of the plan. Okay, so we are in the last week. So before race day, we have to take care of few things. In that, many people start hydration and nutrition like a carb loading before 2-3 days. But I would suggest all the people to start hydration and nutrition from today itself. Start hydrating. Ideally, we should consume 10% of your body weight. Suppose your body weight is 60 kg, so you should drink 6 liter water daily. You can take anything, water, energy drink like Energel or electrolytes, or any prepared drink which you use in your training. Okay, and it's a time for carb loading. Definitely our dietitian Dr. Swati Chandrasekhar will take care of everything. She's updating everything on daily basis in participant groups. Okay? So next to this, we should take care of few things like people don't know, they keep strengthening continuously. As we are in the last week of race, so we should stop strength training. Okay? So after that, we come to expo. Our expo is on Friday. It's the 8th of December, right now. So generally we should avoid few things. We come to expo and we spend a lot of time on expo. So avoid spending more time on your legs on expo. Just come, interact with few people, take your bib, and I will suggest a visit to all your expo counter. Like many things we have there, but don't spend more time. Just finish your work and go and take rest proper. So spending more time on legs is not good for us, because soreness of legs will affect your race performance. Okay? So after that, we structured it very properly. So we will go step by step. Okay.
So just a moment, I will just give the details that there are four different categories, and all the 4 categories will be flagged off at 5 minutes interval time. So usually we do that. So the first flag off will be at 6 a.m., which will be of 100 kilometers. They have 24 hours, so 6 a.m. their race starts, and 6 a.m. next day their race will be over. Okay, so 24 hours time. For 53 kilometers, right after 5 minutes, so 6:05 a.m. their race will start, and as per 12 hours, 6:05 p.m. their race will get over. So previously it was 6 p.m. in the evening, so now they have 5 minutes extra, meaning like last year, but more, 5 minutes more from last year. So 6:05 p.m. their race will be over. After that, immediately 6:10 a.m. 25 kilometers will be flagged off. They have 6 hours to finish their race. So by 12:10 p.m. in the meaning 12:10 afternoon, their race will be over. This will be the final cutoff time. And the last category, that is the fourth flag off, will be at 6:15 a.m. and their race will be over after 3 hours, that is 9:15 a.m. So we will begin the talk on the last one, which is the 11 kilometers category. The flag off will be taking at 6:15 a.m. For this, 11 kilometers is there, and there will be one aid station, and you have 3 hours to finish the distance. So that is the final cutoff time. So please give the strategy, what can be done for finishing this successfully.
Right, sir. So now already we discussed, we are in a race week. So in race week you have to take care of few things. Try to add few extra hours in your current sleeping hours. If suppose your current sleeping hour is 6 hours, try to go for 7 to 7:30 hours sleep. Research prove that if you add 1 to 1.5 hour in your sleeping hours, it will increase your performance by 6 to 7%. Okay, so sleeping is more important in a race week. Okay, so as we're discussing about the sleeping, so I will specially suggest to 53 and 100 kilometer participant, try to avoid traveling on race day. If possible, if you can't afford, then definitely you can arrange your stay nearby venue. So it will give you at least 2 to 3 hour extra buffer time to add your extra sleeping hours in your sleep. Okay, so try to avoid sleeping. Try to avoid your traveling. Okay, try to come at venue 30 to 45 minutes before, as per your race category. So what it will do, it will help to spend more time on legs. Suppose अगर आप 1.5 घंटे पहले आते हो तो you will spend 1.5 hour extra on your legs. So this soreness will affect your race performance. Okay. So Nana will keep it little mixed, so it will be more easy for me.
As per your liking.
So अभी उसके बाद ये डिस्कस करते हैं कि रेस डे के पहले की जो नाइट रहेगी आपकी, तो आपको आपका चेक लिस्ट का अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करना है, गियर्स चेक लिस्ट, क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम क्या होता है कि अर्ली मॉर्निंग लोग सब अरेंज करने में लग जाते हैं, तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए. तो ट्राई टू मेक योर चेक लिस्ट. वी हैव ऑलरेडी प्रोवाइडेड चेक लिस्ट ऑन आवर WGRF athlete guide, as well as we have posted many posts on WGRF. So few things are mandatory in that: poles, headlamps, then your hydration bags, extra socks, extra shoe pair for 100 kilometer category, because you can change your shoe at 53 aid station, 53 kilometer aid station. Then many people train with a lot of things, like everyone train with different energy bars, different energy drink, gels. So carry everything properly, but keep it ready one day before. Okay, now we will come to sleeping pattern. So before sleeping, you have to stop hydration at 7:30 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
बिकॉज क्या होता है कि 7:30 या 8 के बाद अगर आप हाइड्रेशन करते
The
हो
night
तो
before.
नाइट बिफोर,
Okay.
सो इट विल अफेक्ट योर स्लीपिंग, इट विल डिस्टर्ब, जैसे आप डीप स्लीप नहीं ले सकते हो वॉशरूम के लिए या इसके लिए आप ब्रेक के लिए रोकोगे ही, तो बेटर वे जितना जल्दी क्लोज करोगे हाइड्रेशन उतना इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है. सो इट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू. नाउ वी विल मूव टू रेस्ट डे. वेक अप 2 hours prior to your flag up time and do proper bowel clearing. It will help you to avoid the trouble on trail. Okay, so 2 hours before you can take light food like banana or some sandwich or some bread. Okay, many people prefer coffee, black coffee. Okay,
Okay.
And you can get
Absolutely, I'm a heavy coffee drinker,
Right,
black coffee
so-
drinker,
right,
so I
right.
prefer
So-
black coffee definitely.
right. So you can ready for race.
Okay.
Come to your flag up time. Okay.
There's just a moment. There's a parking space which is allotted for each and every participant. So please do travel as per the Google Maps, because as the race day will have a lot of participants coming in towards Srinagar Fort. So please plan at least 2 to 3 hours prior to reach the starting point. A proper parking space is available for each and every one, and the location is also shared on the WhatsApp groups. We will share it on our social media as well. The location is just behind Atmabodh Resort. So right at the backside of Atmabodh Resort, you will be having a independent space for your parking your vehicle, your two-wheeler as well as four-wheeler. So I would recommend coming 2 to 3 hours earlier. So right now, please continue with the flag off. Yeah.
Right. So before flag off, as already mentioned, people should reach there 30 to 45 minutes before. So
Right.
what to
5
do?
a.m. is the reporting time.
Yes. So what to do in that 30 to 45 minutes? You
Okay.
should start with your warm-up run.
Mhm.
At least 1 to 2 kilometer warm-up run is must. It will help
Okay.
you to increase your blood circulation.
Mhm.
And as if increase the blood circulation, definitely oxygen supply will increase to your body.
Okay.
And your body, generally people start with direct warm-up stretches and these things, so I always suggest to go after warm-up run.
Okay.
So after 1 or 2 kilometer warm-up, do your dynamic stretches like
Okay.
butt kick, high knees, okay, jumping jacks,
Right on the place.
yeah, jumping jacks and these things.
Okay.
If you are already trained for the stride, stride means short sprint, go for 2 to 3 strides and prepare your mind for the race. Get ready at a starting line and just think positive about the race, and I will suggest just stay away from the negative thoughts. Many people have a habit to discuss, अरे यार मेरा तो कुछ हुआ नहीं है,
There's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of race day pressure.
लॉन्ग रन स्किप हुआ है मेरा, ये नहीं
Yeah, I
हुआ
know.
है. तो एनीवे ये सब डिस्कस करके तो कुछ होने वाला है नहीं, तो बेटर वे इन सब
Face
चीजों
it.
से दूर रहो, इसको फेस करने के लिए रेडी हो जाओ. और फाइनली मैं इतना ही कहूंगा कि वी ऑल आर वॉरियर ऑफ छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज. तो वी ऑलरेडी फाइटिंग इज इन आवर blood, so don't be panic. And I know we already train well for the trail running because this structured plan happened first time in India.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
मुझे पता है नाना कि हम प्यार से नाना कहते हैं सर को, तो मुझे पता है कि we cover
Volunteer support is also there. So
Right,
much of
definitely,
volunteer support
definitely.
is there. So
So-
they don't have to worry about
Right,
anything.
right. So हमने इसमें सब कुछ कवर किया है.
Right.
इंटरवल ट्रेनिंग किया है, थ्रेशोल्ड किया है, लॉन्ग रन किया है, ट्रेल रन किया है,
Right.
लॉन्ग रन एंड ट्रेल रन बैक टू बैक किया. जस्ट मैं इनको रिमाइंड करके दे रहा हूँ कि आपने सब किया है, बट कितना भी प्रिपरेशन होने के बाद रेस डे पे लगता ही है कि मेरा ये रहा
So
है
much
वो
pressure.
रहा है, लाइक
Correct.
जस्ट एग्जाम
Right, right.
कि सिलेबस में से ये मेरा रह गया है, मैं रूट पे गया हूँ नहीं
I
हूँ.
know.
तो मैं उन लोगों को बोलूंगा कि आप रूट पे नहीं गए हो तो आप इसको अपॉर्चुनिटी समझो कि आपने नहीं किया है, तो आप फर्स्ट टाइम एंजॉय करोगे. सो आप ब्यूटी को एंजॉय करने वाले हो, ये माइंडसेट से आपको स्टार्ट करना है. तो जस्ट बिफोर 1 or 2 minutes focus on your breathing and get ready for race. After flag off, now your race will start like first 2.5 kilometer. It will be the rolling route.
Road.
रोड. बट अगर रोड है तो सबसे पहले दिमाग में आएगा कि मैं ये 2.5 किलोमीटर में काफी डिस्टेंस या टाइम कवर कर लूंगा. सो डोंट डू दिस मिस्टेक. Generally you should start slow and go gradually, increase your pace gradually, क्योंकि after 2.5 किलोमीटर के बाद आपको सीधा सिंहगढ़ फोर्ट क्लाइम करना है.
Almost 500 to 600 meters elevation gain in 3 kilometers.
Right. तो एनर्जी बचा के रखना है. अगर शुरू में ही अगर आप थ्रेशोल्ड को हिट करते हो, थ्रेशोल्ड यानी कि आपका 10 के रेस पेस, गलती से हम शुरू में काफी तेज भागते हैं तो उससे हमारा थ्रेशोल्ड हिट हो जाता है, यानी कि ब्लड में आपके लैक्टिक एसिड रिलीज होना स्टार्ट होता है और फिर आपके लेग जो है वो टायर्ड होते हैं या फटीग हो जाते हैं. तो ये गलती मत करना. स्टार्ट स्लो, क्योंकि इमीडिएटली आफ्टर 2.5 किलोमीटर यू हैव टू स्टार्ट क्लाइंबिंग ऑफ सिंहगढ़ फोर्ट. तो सिंहगढ़ क्लाइंब करते समय भी आपको कुछ चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना है, जैसे कि आपको वैसे तो चलना ही है वहाँ पे, क्योंकि आपके पास ऑप्शन ही नहीं है, क्योंकि काफ़ी स्टीप एलिवेशन है. आपको शुरू के 20 या 25 मिनट थोड़ा सा डार्कनेस रहेगा, तो आपको ध्यान रखना है कि आप इधर उधर या लेग्स ट्विस्ट या ये सब ना हो, इसलिए केयर करो, क्योंकि 20-25 मिनट के बाद वैसे भी उजाला होने वाला है. तो फोकस ऑन योर लैंडिंग फर्स्ट. और आप फील्ड में जाते समय ज़्यादा गड़बड़ मत करो, नहीं तो एक बार आपका हार्ट रेट अगर बढ़ गया तो फिर अपहिल पे आप उसको कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हो. तो बेटर वे गो स्लो. आफ्टर 2.5 यानी कि 5th किलोमीटर पे आपका क्लाइंबिंग खत्म होगा ऑलमोस्ट. देन आपको पुनः दरवाजा से स्टेप्स लगेंगे, बट वहाँ पे भी ग्रेजुअल एलिवेशन है, बट आपको थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स लगेगा वहाँ पे. ठीक है. तो हमारा फर्स्ट एड स्टेशन है 5.5 किलोमीटर पे. 5 किलोमीटर पे सिंहगढ़ खत्म हो जाएगा, बट नेक्स्ट 500 मीटर यू विल गेट लॉट ऑफ स्टेप्स टू
entering the fort,
to cover the distance. So you will reach at 5.5 किलोमीटर. वहाँ पे मैं आपको सिर्फ शुरू का नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, तो मैं आपको हर एड स्टेशन का बता रहा हूँ. आपको हर एड स्टेशन पे खुद के बॉडी को रिफिल करना है, एज वेल एज आपके पास जो भी आपने कैरी किया है, हाइड्रेशन बैग हो या बॉटल्स हो, जो भी हो, आपको रिफिल करना है, क्योंकि दिस इज अ ट्रेल रनिंग. और ट्रेल रनिंग पे हमेशा एक स्टेप आगे रहने का. कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं कि यार अभी प्यास ही नहीं लगा है, क्योंकि मॉर्निंग है, 6 बजे रहेंगे तो आपको प्यास नहीं लगेगा. 7 बजेंगे तब आप जब तक फर्स्ट एड स्टेशन पे पहुंचेंगे. कुछ लोग 6:30, 7:30, 8 बजे भी पहुंचेंगे. मॉर्निंग में प्यास नहीं लगेगा, बट ट्रेल पे प्यास लगने का वेट मत करना. आपको हर एड स्टेशन पे रिफ्यूल करना है और आपका जो भी चाहिए वहां से भर लो, क्योंकि ऑल एड स्टेशन आई थिंक हमने काफी भर के रखा है.
Absolutely, because this is a semi-supported race. This is not a 100% supported race. So you have to have your own supply of hydration and energy.
Right. तो ऑलरेडी मेंशन किया है चेक लिस्ट में कि वो आपके प्रेफरेंस के हिसाब से सब चीजें कैरी करो, क्योंकि एनीवे हमारा लीफ इज ड्रिंक एनर्जी ड्रिंक पार्टनर, हाइड्रेशन पार्टनर. बट कुछ लोगों का ट्रेनिंग जो इस पे होता है, मैं बोलूंगा कि आप वो आपके साथ कैरी करो. डोंट टेक रिस्क ऑन रेस डे, क्योंकि स्टमक को अगर हैबिट नहीं है नई चीजों की तो ये हेल्प नहीं कर सकता. ठीक है. उसके बाद आपको
get down from fort
and you will start rolling trail. तो आपको बीच बीच में थोड़ा सा एलिवेशन लगेगा, ग्रेजुअल एलिवेशन रहेगा.
But we have to cover the 11 kilometers. They have to return back from the
right. 11. So after 5.5, 11 kilometer category will start returning back to your starting point. Okay. But anyway, नीचे आने के लिए तो पूरा डाउन ही है, बट डाउन इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट टेक्निकल. आपको काफी ध्यान रखना है. काफी लोग बोलते हैं कि पोल्स की क्या जरूरत है, हाइकिंग पोल जो रहते हैं, बट फॉल के काफी चांस रहते हैं डाउन हिल पे. तो पोल आपको सपोर्ट करेंगे, क्योंकि आपको 4 पॉइंट मिलेंगे सपोर्ट के लिए, 2 आपके लेग्स और ऊपर से आप स्टिक रख सकते हो. so it will reduce the chances of fall down. So please carry pole and start running slowly, क्योंकि आपको 3 घंटा दिया है तो ये काफी आराम से हो जाएगा. Once again you have to run carefully 2.5 kilometer. Means at 7.5 kilometer you will start again running on the road. Correct. So you can cover your time in last 2.5 kilometer. Absolutely. So this is for 11 kilometer category, and definitely everyone will finish strong. Yes. Because we train hard, so definitely you will finish strong.
You know, this is one of the most amazing categories because the 11 kilometers are the newcomers into trail running, and what happens is every year the 11 kilometers people they upgrade to the 25 kilometers. So this is one of the most mandatory distance categories for trail running. If you are new to trail running and you're watching this particular talk right now, next year please start off with the 11 kilometer distance category. It is one of the most toughest and most fun distance categories. So yes, 3 hours as coach Yogesh said, and now for 25 kilometers we will take ahead from the first aid station towards the next part.
Right.
Yeah.
But Nana, before that, I would like to cover one point.
Okay.
It's a race day. It's on Saturday, so many tourists will be on route. So
Right.
guys, I will suggest respect everyone. और सबको पता है SRT अल्ट्रा हर किसी को पता है, ठीक है? तो अगर आप थोड़ा दूर से ही बोलोगे कि साइड प्लीज, तो वो आपको साइड देंगे. तो गिव रिस्पेक्ट, टेक रिस्पेक्ट, सो इट विल हेल्प ऑल ऑफ अस. और वो सबको जगह देते हैं, तो जस्ट ये चीज का ध्यान रखना. दिस इज फॉर ऑल द कैटेगरीज, ठीक है? क्योंकि वो भी एंजॉय करने के लिए आए हैं, तो उनको पता नहीं कि हम मीन्स हमारे लिए ये कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है, बट दोनों के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. उनके लिए भी है, हमारे लिए भी. तो थोड़ा सा कोऑपरेट करो तो अच्छा रहेगा. एनीवे आगे आपको ये तकलीफ नहीं होने वाला. ये तकलीफ नहीं है एक्चुअली. यू विल एंजॉय बिकॉज दीज पीपल सपोर्ट ऑल द रनर्स. उनको जब आपको अलग अटायर में देखेंगे, वो आपको सपोर्ट ही करेंगे, ठीक है? तो प्लीज रिस्पेक्ट ऑल द टूरिस्ट ऑन सिंहगढ़ फोर्ट. आफ्टर
Yes, so one more important thing is that since last year we have changed the route from Kalyan Darwaza to the broken section of the Zunzar Gurus. Okay, so we are not using Kalyan Darwaza anymore. Please do not go towards that particular site because it is currently under construction. So please do not fall into any danger zone. Don't venture out into the unknown. Please follow the route markers. So the right exit for Sinhagarh is on the right hand side. So the broken section of the Zunzar Borus, it will take you down. We have a small rope patch over there just for balancing. It is not for support or climbing down. It is just for balancing. You just have to get down, and from there the trail will start. There will be volunteers to help the runners to pass through the traffic, because this is the most traffic zone area. So please do not push the runner, your co-runner in the front. Please go in a proper line. Thank you. Yeah, please.
Right. तो आप आई थिंक आप 6 किलोमीटर पे सिंहगढ़ आप उतर जाओगे नीचे. सो देन वी विल हेड टुवर्ड्स द नागफना.
Nagfani, yes.
Right. So after that, this 5.5 next 5 kilometer, next 7 to 7.5 kilometer you will be on trail.
Correct.
So next 7 to 7.5 kilometer you will be on the trail, and it will be the rolling trail. आपको बीच बीच में 1-2 हिल लगेंगे छोटे छोटे. तो यहाँ पे आपको एक ही ध्यान रखना है कि देखो आप ऐसे डाउन पे भाग के आओगे, और जब आपको ऐसा इलिवेशन लगेगा तो आपको यहाँ पे ही रुक जाना है. क्योंकि यहाँ से आप जब अगर वॉक करोगे तो यू विल यहाँ से आप स्ट्रांगली फिनिश करोगे, स्ट्रांगली स्टार्ट करोगे. अगर आप यहाँ से यहाँ तक भाग के आते हो तो यहाँ पे आपका हार्ट रेट एकदम अप जाएगा. तो आपको इसमें से रिकवर होने के लिए काफी टाइम लगेगा. तो जहाँ पे भी इलिवेशन स्टार्ट होता है वहाँ पे वॉक करना प्रीफर करो, क्योंकि आपका जो पेस रहेगा वो एफर्ट्स के हिसाब से रहेगा. आपको लगेगा कि मैं 6 के पेस से भाग रहा हूँ, बट आप फील्ड पे आप जो एफर्ट लगाओगे वो रहेंगे 4 के पेस के या 4.5 के पेस से, यानी कि आप आपके थ्रेशोल्ड पेस से फास्ट भाग रहे हो. तो यहाँ पे ब्लड में लैक्टिक एसिड फिर से रिलीज होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, आपका हार्ट रेट ऊपर जाएगा और आप यहाँ पे टूट जाओगे. तो बेटर वे प्रीफर वॉकिंग एट एलिवेशन सेक्शन. इससे ज़्यादा टाइम में फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. आप चल के डिस्टेंस कवर करोगे तो जल्दी खत्म करोगे डिस्टेंस को. अगर आप भाग के करोगे एलिवेशन पे तो यू विल टायर्ड और यू विल स्ट्रगल फॉर नेक्स्ट डिस्टेंस. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
I can understand that. Yes.
क्योंकि SRT अल्ट्रा के वॉलंटियर्स आपको इतना मोटिवेट करेंगे. मेरा फर्स्ट इसका मैं वीडियो डालूंगा वेस्टर्न घाट पे. तो वो जो होता है ना जो जय घोष करते हैं महाराज का, तो वहाँ पे हम स्पीड बढ़ाते हैं और वहीं पे गलती हो जाती है कि हार्ट रेट बढ़ जाता है, ठीक है। तो गाइस यहाँ
फैंटास्टिक पीपल, यू नो, आई जस्ट लव देम, या
राइट। तो यहाँ पे कंट्रोल करना है। सो इसको बोलते हैं हम कि एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर को थोड़ा सा इग्नोर करो, मोटिवेशन मिलेगा बट उसको यूज करो प्रॉपरली, ठीक है। तो आपको
there will be a rope section, a prominent rope section at
Nagfani.
No, just before 12. I think it is around about 11 kilometers. And Nagfani, it is one of the dreadest or most dangerous area of the 25, 53 and 100. It is a very tough area to climb down because it is a scree section. And for that, we have a rope section over there with volunteers supporting from top to the final point of the Nagfani descent. And over here there is a chance of getting into a huge crowd. So please remember that you are getting down from a very narrow alley. It is a very, very narrow trail, and even if you venture on the left hand side or the right hand side, there are chances of you falling down and rolling down the hill. So please take care because there's a lot of runners coming down. This is a very fun zone. People do enjoy it and people respect each other as well because we have experienced the kind of attitude since the last 5 years. So let's enjoy this particular zone. Even if you fall down, it is a fun fall down because you will be falling right on your own place. But if you jerk the rope here or there, you will be going on the left or right side of the trail.
Right.
So please remember that you have to follow a single file. And after that, a very zigzag section is there. The trail, which is a downhill, again it is a very slippery, treacherous downhill. A lot of zigzag routes which goes towards the Windsor village, and this particular area you might get lost. Just follow the ribbons. We have put up a lot of orange ribbons. This is the orange colored ribbons. You will find them everywhere on the trail. In the daytime we have used the orange colored ribbons, so please follow these ribbons and you will not get lost. So right after these 12.5 to 13 kilometers, the road section will start towards the 8th station. Yes.
बट नाना यहाँ पे ना, जहाँ पे हमने जो रोप सेक्शन है ना, ये सबके लिए जस्ट मैं बता के रखता हूँ कि दिस इज एक टर्निंग पॉइंट है, क्योंकि काफी रोड रनर ट्रेल रनर भी होते हैं और ट्रेल रनर रोड रनर भी होते हैं। तो रेसेस में पेसर की काफी लोगों को आदत होती है, ठीक है। सो ये जो रोप सेक्शन है ना, मेरा जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है फ्रॉम लास्ट 3 ईयर ना, दिस इज द बेस्ट प्लेस टू फाइंड योर पेसर।
ओके,
अगर मैं वहां पे पहुंचा, इसका मतलब पीछे वाला जो मेरे फिटनेस लेवल का ही है, तो वहां पे हाई हेलो करो। और साथ में क्या होता है, ट्रेल पे अगर आप जोड़ी जोड़ी बना के भागोगे ना, पेयर में भागोगे ना, यू विल गेट एक्स्ट्रा पुश।
राइट।
तो वो टाइम जोन में जो लोग वहां पे आए हैं, इसका मतलब ये हमारे फिटनेस का है। तो जस्ट ग्रुप बनाओ, अच्छे 3-4 लोगों का ग्रुप बनाओ। और स्पेशली आई विल सजेस्ट फॉर 53 एंड 100 किलोमीटर। 100 किलोमीटर वालों को आपको आपका पेसर, ये कौन सा किलोमीटर है?
नागफनी से
12 किलोमीटर,
11 to 12 किलोमीटर।
11 to 12 किलोमीटर को आपको आपका पेसर मिल जाएगा। वहां पे आपकी पेयर बनाओ और वहां से आगे का डिस्टेंस कवर करना स्टार्ट करो, क्योंकि ट्रेल पे आपको सपोर्टर बहुत जरूरी होता है, ठीक है। सो एट 12 और 13 किलोमीटर पे आपको आपका सेकंड एड स्टेशन मिलेगा। वहाँ पे आप फिर से आपका हाइड्रेशन बैग रिफिल कर लो, वहाँ पे कुछ सॉलिड फूड खा लो। स्पेशली फॉर 53 किलोमीटर एंड 100 किलोमीटर यू हैव टू ईट सॉलिड फूड एट ईच एंड एवरी एड स्टेशन, क्योंकि आपने जो एनर्जी जेल वगैरह कैरी किया है ना, वो आपको 6 से 8 घंटे के बाद सपोर्ट नहीं करने वाला है। तो इसीलिए सॉलिड फूड पे फोकस करो। देन वी विल स्टार्ट रोड सेक्शन। उसके बाद नेक्स्ट 11 to 12 किलोमीटर पूरा रोड है, फ्लैट है, कुछ सेक्शन पे थोड़ा सा रोलिंग है, बट फिर से हम वही जाएंगे जो हमने शुरू में डिस्कस किया था। रोड सेक्शन लगा है इसलिए काफी तेज नहीं भागना है, क्योंकि 2021 में मैंने वही गलती किया था, तो मुझे काफी क्रैम्प आए थे। इतने क्रैम्प क्योंकि आप लोगों ने जो स्पीड पे ट्रेनिंग नहीं किया है, वो स्पीड पे जाओ ही मत गलती से, नहीं तो फिर से वही होना है। क्रैम्प वगैरह ये सब चीजें इसी वजह से होती है कि ओवर स्पीड, प्रॉपर अगर आपने हाइड्रेशन नहीं किया है तो सॉल्ट लॉस होने से, तो ये सब चीजों को अवॉइड करो, ठीक है।
Exactly, this is the point where most of the runners of 53 as well as the new distance would be affecting their their timing as well as their energy, because road section people find that now I can just fly on this road, but this is where the game can change, because right after the third aid station is going to be one of the most toughest climbs in this race.
Right.
So the aid station 3, uh, which is the final cutoff time or the finish line of 25 kilometers, is going to be 6 hours from the flag of time. So 12:10 their race will be over. So 25 kilometers you will have to just relax, and you will receive in if you finish this race in the the final cutoff time, you will receive a fantastic medal of SRT Ultra 25 kilometers and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj on the medal itself. So now, after your race for the 25 kilometers, the runners, they will have their food, and after they have their food, they will be taken to the starting point at Sinhagad Fort via the shuttle service. Please remember, this particular shuttle service will be starting at 10 a.m. 10 to 10:30 a.m. and as per the shuttles are filled up, the shuttle will move towards the starting point, which is at Sinhagad Fort. So it will take approximately 1 hour to reach the starting line, and from there you can go to your respective homes. Yes, so 53 kilometers now, we can continue ahead.
Right. Whatever suggestion I have given in last statement, don't push from 13 kilometer at the road section starting.
Correct.
But that was for 53 and 100 kilometer categories. But 25 kilometer people, you can start increasing your pace gradually. Don't start immediately at your race pace, just build, because you have to recover from your trail section. तो 25 किलोमीटर वाले धीरे धीरे पेस बढ़ा सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपको जस्ट राजगढ़ के बेस पे फिनिश करना ही है. तो इनके लिए हाँ, वो आप लोगों के लिए ये सजेशन नहीं था, ठीक है, क्योंकि 53 वालों को इमीडिएटली राजगढ़ क्लाइंब स्टार्ट होने वाला है. तो वहाँ पे काफ़ी स्ट्रगल होता है, मुझे भी काफ़ी बार वहीं पे स्ट्रगल हुआ है, क्योंकि आप 25 के बाद पूरे टायर्ड होते हो और आपका एनर्जी लेवल पे डाउन होता है. तो जस्ट टेक केयर इन दिस लास्ट 12 किलोमीटर ऑफ रोड सेक्शन.
Right. One more instruction is that, so now that the 53 kilometers, the distance is going to be continued ahead. Please remember, now the 25 kilometers is over, and for 53 kilometers there's a first intermediate cutoff point, which will be at aid station 3, the finishing point of 25 kilometers. This will be the first intermediate cutoff time for 53 as well as 100 kilometers. You have to reach there at 11:30 a.m. So 5 hours 30 minutes you will get to reach this particular point. So please make sure that you not just reach there at 5:30, but make sure that please reach there at least 1 hour or 30 minutes before, so that you can have ample amount of time to reach the second intermediate cutoff point and climb Rajgarh Fort, because this is one of the most difficult parts. So please continue from there on.
So guys, many people still have doubt कि उनको पोल्स बर्डन लगता है. तो मैं आपको अभी बता रहा हूँ, ये मेरा स्टेटमेंट याद रखना कि आपको 25 किलोमीटर जैसे स्टार्ट होगा, तो उसके बाद 500 मीटर बाद आप बोलोगे कि अच्छा किया मैंने पोल कैरी किया है. इसके बाद एक पोल है वो थोड़ा सा खुश रहेगा, जो जिसके पास 2 है वो उससे ज़्यादा खुश रहेगा, और ही विल डेफिनेटली लुक एट रनर हु कैरिंग सिंगल पोल, क्योंकि उसको ज़्यादा सपोर्ट मिलने वाला है. क्योंकि इन 2021 आई वाज लुकिंग एट one of my fellow runner, he was carrying one wooden stick. तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि जैसे कि होता है ना, भूख लगने के बाद हम थाली में देखते हैं कुछ इसी से मिले खाने को, तो मैं उसके स्टिक के तरफ देखता था कि मुझे भी. हाँ, तो प्लीज कैरी योर पोल्स एंड यूज इट. वी ऑलरेडी कंडक्टेड सेशन ऑन हाउ टू यूज द पोल ऑन ट्रेल. तो आप WGRF के पेज पे जाके देख सकते हो, उसमें एक सेशन रहेगा, उसमें पूरा कवर किया है.
इट्स अ रील.
इट्स अ रील and it's I think है हमारे पेज पे.
Yes, it's on Instagram.
देख सकते हो how to use it. Okay, तो उसके बाद है ना आपको
the timing is also very critical at that particular time.
Right. हाँ, क्योंकि आप वहाँ पे 11:30 के बाद क्लाइंब करना शुरू करोगे. लकीली अगर क्लाउडी वेदर है तो यू विल एंजॉय, बट जनरली नहीं रहता है, धूप रहेगा, ठीक है.
It's up to the weather gods
Right,
to
right.
give what it is.
Right. So next 3 to 3.5 किलोमीटर टोटल ग्रेजुअल एलिवेशन स्टार्ट होगा और वो बढ़ता बढ़ता ही जाएगा, तो आपका एनर्जी लेवल डाउन होते रहेगा. तो ध्यान रखना है कि आपको कंटिन्यूअसली हाइड्रेशन करना है. डोंट वेट फॉर बोलते हैं ना प्यास लगने के बाद ही, वो नहीं करना है. आपको हर 200-300 मीटर पे एक सिप पानी पीना है. अभी कुछ चीजें मैं आपको जस्ट बताता हूँ कि रास्ते में आपको कुछ स्टॉल लगेंगे, नींबू शरबत या छाछ बोलते हैं हम उसको, बटर मिल्क, और यही दो चीजें रहती है, बटर मिल्क और नींबू शरबत. तो आपको पीना है वहाँ पे, बट बहुत ज्यादा क्वांटिटी में नहीं पीना है. तो बड़े ग्लास है, आप पूरा एक ग्लास पी रहे हो तो जब बॉडी में ज्यादा पानी होता है ना, वो भी आपको फिर पेन वगैरह स्टार्ट करता है, वो पेट में हिलेगा. तो ये सब चीजों का ध्यान रखो. राइट. तो अगर आप दो लोग साथ में हो तो एक ग्लास दोनों में पी सकते हो, नहीं तो वहाँ पे छोटा ग्लास भी मिलता है. जस्ट टेक इट फॉर एंजॉयमेंट, कुछ नया फील देने के लिए आपके ब्रेन को भी. अगर कुछ नई चीज लेते हो तो एक अलग फीलिंग जाता है. तो जस्ट टेक हाफ ग्लास ऑफ नींबू शरबत और बटर मिल्क. ओके. आप चोर दरवाजे से ऊपर चढ़ोगे.
Exactly, yeah. So this is the point where the trail is over and now you enter the Rajgarh fort. And this is one of the most critical points because you are already tired and everything. Please keep water reserved on you because we see that runners, they do not carry water with them towards Rajgarh. There's already an aid station down at the base of Rajgarh. Please fill up your hydration bags, your water bottles. Carry a water bottle if you think that this is not sufficient. There's a shop over there. Please carry one more water bottle from there. You can purchase it there. But whatever is there in your hydration bag, please fill it up. Refill it. That is very important because on Rajgarh top you will not get anything unless and until you reach the aid station number 4, which is at kilometer 34.
Right.
So once you reach Rajgarh top, you have to have the first stamp. This is a stamp for 53 kilometers and 100 kilometers, which is you will have to go on the left side bastion of the fort, which is known as the Suvela Machi. So this is the first timing stamp. So you will have a manual, we will have a volunteer over there. He will stamp on your bib. So please make sure that your bib is stamped. If it is not stamped, then it will affect your race entirely. So please make sure that your bib is stamped, and then you return back to the middle point of Rajgarh Fort, and from there you start getting down towards Sanjuni Machi. Yes.
Right. So यहाँ पे और एक चीज ऐड करूँगा मैं, क्योंकि मैंने भी ऑब्जर्व किया है, काफी लोग है ना जब राजगढ़ के ऊपर जाते हैं तो वॉलंटियर से कभी कभी बहस करते हैं, क्योंकि वहाँ पे पानी दिखता है उनको, बॉटल्स दिखते हैं, बट इट्स फॉर वॉलंटियर्स, उनके लिए होते हैं. तो प्लीज आपको जितना पानी चाहिए उतना आप 25th किलोमीटर पे यानी कि थर्ड एड स्टेशन पे भर लो प्रॉपरली, ताकि आपको स्ट्रगल नहीं करना पड़े. ठीक है. उसके बाद हम जैसे राजगढ़ उतरेंगे तो आपको एक फ्लैट मिलेगा, सरफेस मिलेगा, वहाँ पे भी आप 600-800 मीटर भाग सकते हो. बट फिर से वहाँ पे भी आपको यही प्रिंसिपल याद रखना है कि आपके थ्रेशोल्ड को हिट नहीं करना है. आपको ट्राई टू रन एट योर इजी पेस.
I'm so sorry. Please continue with the threshold, but just there's one very very important instruction to the 53 as well as 100 kilometers. There is a chance, there is a zone of beehives. Okay, so this is the only zone of beehives in the entire route at this moment, because we have observed 2 to 3 big beehives are there. And please make sure that you do not make any noise in this particular zone. Our volunteers will specially inform you to go silently in this particular zone, and after you are passed, there's nothing problem. Also, please make sure that you are not having any body perfume on you. You are not putting any kind of music on your phone. This is a completely silent zone, no odor zone, no special perfume, no special deodorants in this zone. please just pass silently from this section towards Sanjani Machi downhill.
Right. Yeah. And also in gears, I forget to mention, try to wear long sleeves. It will protect from
also buff.
Right. Also it will help to protect you from sunburn, and you can just pour few water on your sleeve, so it will give you cooling effect during trail. Okay, so जैसे हम नीचे आएंगे तो आपको कुछ सरफेस मिलेगा 600-800 मीटर का भागने के लिए, बट वहाँ पे ज़्यादा तेज नहीं भागना है क्योंकि आपको इमीडिएटली एक वैली में उतरना है. वहाँ पे रोप सेक्शन रहेगा. आई थिंक इट्स ऑन कौन से
किलोमीटर 33 पे वो रोप सेक्शन है.
राइट
आड़ू दरवाजा से. राइट
आड़ू दरवाजा पे आपको रोप सेक्शन मिलेगा. वहाँ पे
क्लाइंब डाउन आड़ू दरवाजा एंड देन गो टुवर्ड्स रोप सेक्शन.
राइट संजीवनी माची. यस, तो जो 600 मीटर का मैंने सरफेस बोला, उसके बाद आपको इमीडिएटली नीचे उतरना है रोप सेक्शन से. वहाँ पे भी वो थोड़ा सा टफ है, बट केयरफुली उतरना है. उसके बाद आप सीधे एक वैली में जाओगे. वहाँ पे वॉलंटियर रहता है. वंस अगेन उसके पास भी उसके लिए पानी रखा होता है. वहाँ पे मैंने भी एक एडिशन में डिमांड किया था, बट बाद में मैंने भी सोचा कि इसको कौन पानी ला के देगा इतने डिफिकल्ट ट्रेल में. तो प्लीज़ कैरी योर वाटर. नीचे जाके आपको फिर से ऊपर चढ़ना है. ऊपर चढ़ने के बाद आपको फिर से रोलिंग रूट मिलेगा 800 मीटर्स का. उसके बाद आप सीधा एक आपको बड़ा सा डाउन हिल मिलेगा. डाउन हिल खत्म होते ही यू विल रीच टू योर फोर्थ एड स्टेशन, दैट इज बुतंडे खिंड. और वो आपका कट ऑफ पॉइंट रहेगा 53 और 100 वालों के लिए. वहाँ पे आपको 2 बजे के पहले ही पहुँचना है. 2 बजे आप वहाँ पे रीच होते हो, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपको वहाँ पे रुकना है. काफ़ी लोग वहाँ पे स्ट्रेचिंग लेंगे, थोड़े से रिलैक्स हो जाएंगे, तो यू आर रनिंग आउट ऑफ योर रेस. अगर आप वहाँ पे 15 मिनट वेस्ट करते हो तो आप समझ जाना कि आप DNF होने वाले हो. अगर पहले ही आप कट टू कट पहुँचो 2 बजे, इसका मतलब आपके पास कोई बफर टाइम है नहीं. आपको लगता है कि मैंने कट ऑफ अभी कवर कर लिया है, इसका मतलब काफ़ी लोग वहाँ पे
This is happening since a lot of years, Yes.
Right. So this is I will say this is out of rule, क्योंकि 2 बजे आपको वहाँ से निकलना है ऑलरेडी. तो हम क्या है ना, काफी लोग तो वहाँ पे 2:30 बजे तक बैठते हैं.
That is very dangerous for them to
right.
इंजुरी के चांसेस भी बढ़ते होंगे.
राइट. क्योंकि बॉडी जितना आपका एक्टिव है तो उसको वेस्ट मत करो और टाइम को सेव करो, क्योंकि उसके बाद का जो रूट है वो काफ़ी एंजॉयबल रूट है. क्योंकि आप काफ़ी झाड़ियों में से भागने वाले हो. आपको जो सनबर्न जो है वो आपको कहीं पे भी फील नहीं होगा, क्योंकि काफ़ी
It's one of the most amazing ridges in the entire Sahyadri range from Rajgarh to Torna. Everybody loves this ridge like anything because there's so many trees, there's such a huge forest cover. There's one exposure that from where you will find a view of 5D view of the entire particular route. You can also see Lingana from this particular zone just right when you reach on top. So this is one of the most beautiful routes. Please do not waste time at the 4th aid station. You have to leave, as Coach Yogesh said, that you have to make sure that you leave the 4th aid station at 2 p.m. and not just reach there at 2 p.m. but you have to leave that aid station at 2 p.m. because after that it will become very very difficult for you and your body to reach at Torna top.
Right. क्योंकि तोरना स्टार्ट होता है एक्चुअली. तोरना पे आप 41 किलोमीटर पे रीच हो जाते हो, बट एक्चुअल क्लाइंबिंग स्टार्ट होता है 37-38 से, क्योंकि उसके पहले भी काफ़ी सारे हिल है, बड़े बड़े हिल्स है. ठीक है, तो 37-38 से आपको एलिवेटेड हिल्स लगेंगे. और एक्चुअल तोरना आपको वहाँ पे एक लास्ट रोप सेक्शन है वहाँ पे,
लैडर सेक्शन.
राइट, लैडर सेक्शन पे आपको रोप रहेगा. वहाँ पे सीढ़ियाँ भी है. वहाँ पे आपको चढ़ के ऊपर चढ़ना है.
बुदला
माची की तरफ आपको जाना है. तो आप एग्जैक्टली 41.5 किलोमीटर पे आप तोरना फोर्ट के ऊपर रहोगे. ठीक है, और जैसे आप तोरना डाउन भागना शुरू करोगे तो आपका डिस्टेंस 43 के आगे जाएगा. ठीक है, उसके बाद आपका डाउन हिल
फिर 5th aid स्टेशन पे जाएगा.
राइट, यू विल रन टुवर्ड्स द
44 किलोमीटर इज द 5th aid स्टेशन.
राइट, 44 किलोमीटर पे आपका 5th एड स्टेशन है. उसके बाद
that is in the Torna parking. Okay, that is the Torna parking section where the fifth aid station,
right,
which is the final aid station for 53 kilometers. This is the last aid station. So once again, please make sure that from aid station 34 till aid station 44, you have enough and ample hydration, nutrition on you. Please carry water, extra water, as well as fruits. If you feel like having food, then you can have food on the way. But this 10 kilometers, these are very critical, very crucial. You have a ladder section, you have a rope section, you have railings of the fort, and then you climb and just pass through the fort. And from a rock patch, a steep rock patch, you go down towards the trail. After the trail, the fifth aid station will be there at 44. So 10 kilometers you will have to survive on your own hydration bag. So after fifth, then again it's a complete road section. Now this becomes a very easy part from here onwards for 53 as well as 100 kilometers.
Once again, Nana, same rule like a Sinhagढ़, because this is my observation कि तोरना जब हम डाउन हिल भागते हैं तो काफ़ी टूरिस्ट रहते हैं, नीचे से ऊपर आ रहे होते हैं, तो वेरी क्लोज टू द फोर्ट क्लाइंबिंग, वेरी क्लोज, थोड़ा नैरो सेक्शन है, तो वहाँ पे भी आपको कोऑपरेट करना है विद ईच एंड एवरी टूरिस्ट विजिटिंग तोरना फोर्ट, ठीक है? तो
just before in between 43 and 44 kilometers.
राइट, क्योंकि वहाँ थोड़ा नैरो सेक्शन है, तो वहाँ पे आपको लोगों के साथ कोऑपरेट करना है, ठीक है? वंस अगेन जैसे आप नीचे उतरोगे तो रोड सेक्शन स्टार्ट होगा, फिर से आपको वंस अगेन नीचे उतरने के बाद 53 किलोमीटर वाले स्पीड बढ़ा सकते हैं, बट फॉर 100 किलोमीटर डोंट इंक्रीज योर स्पीड. डेफिनेटली आप यही सोचोगे कि अभी भागने के लिए मिला है तो मैं भाग लेता हूँ, तो नहीं, क्योंकि हमें इतना डिस्टेंस आगे जाना है. तो 53 वाले कैन एंजॉय योर नेक्स्ट 6-7 किलोमीटर एज पर योर स्ट्रेंथ, एज पर योर फ्रेशनेस, एज पर योर लेग रिस्पॉन्स टू योर बॉडी, ठीक है? तो अभी रूट में थोड़ा सा चेंजेस ये है कि आपको 3.5 किलोमीटर स्ट्रेट जाना है घाट रोड से,
not from the trail, it is from the ghat road,
right?
Because there's a lot of fern and bushes with having thorns, so we had a lot of feedback from the runners that please use the road section instead of the trail section, because it is one of the most wildest sections. It has got scree, people fall down over there. So to make it more friendly, we have just added the road section. You have to get down from the ghat section towards the Velle village. So at this particular juncture, once you reach down the Velle village, you have to take a left. Just like last year, you have to take a left and go towards Gunzauni Dam. Now please listen to me carefully. You do not have to go towards the dam, because previously we used to get down from that particular road and go towards the protection wall of the dam. This time we are taking the route off road towards Lingana Fort. You will have to run 3 kilometers from the middle square of Velle village and go towards KK Agro Tourism, which is completely on the road. There is hardly, I think, like 30-40 meters of elevation in this particular zone. You have to climb up over there. Only on road. Do not go venture on any kind of trail. This is a road section. Now, over here, this will be the second stamp of the 53 as well as 100 kilometers. Very important part, that the stamping is to be done on your bib. You have to make sure that your bib is stamped, and from that particular point you will have to return back to Velle village and to the finish point, which is in the Torna Vidyalay, just 200 meters ahead of the Velle square. So 3 kilometers you have to go this side, left side, and return back 3 kilometers to the finish line. So once again, it's a road section and people will be running in shadow instead of sun. There is no sun over there. People will have a very cool atmosphere because of the trees. So what will you suggest over there, the strategy?
See, Anna, for 53 kilometer, I will suggest go as per your finishing timing. You can increase your speed, and anyway 53 people going to finish their race.
Right.
So I think they should go first 3.5 kilometer. I will suggest just build your speed,
Right.
and remaining 3.5 kilometer you can go all out with all out effort.
Correct.
Okay, so
Right.
are we going to check second stamp at
Yes, at the
53?
finish line.
Right.
Yes.
So we will check second
Stamp
stamp
on the bib.
on the bib at 53 kilometer finish point for both 53 as well as 100 kilometer
Right.
participant.
So if you are not stamped your bib, you will have to go back again
Right.
to have your finishing time. So you'll have to go back 6 kilometers, 3 kilometers to and fro, and you'll have to get the stamping done. So please make sure that once you reach down Torna Fort, you have to go towards KK Agro-Tourism Farm. It's a small resort, it's a big resort, it's not a small resort, it's a big resort. Take a U-turn from there and return to the finish line. So that's where your 53 kilometers will be over. For this, you will have 12 hours. Your race will be finishing at 6:05 p.m. in the evening.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You will have stretches, you will have volunteers,
Right.
physios.
Right.
You
For
will have
right. For 53 and 100 kilometer, definitely you can enjoy each and every facility at finish line. But I will suggest. But I will suggest to 100 kilometer people not to spend more time at 53 kilometer finish time. Try to start your race immediately, because you have to cover again I think 46 kilometers.
it's around about 44 to 45 kilometers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so start your next race immediately and try to start it with your pacer which you found at
Correct.
12.5 kilometer.
Not funny.
Right, so try to stay, because now night section will start after 3 to I think 1.5 hour.
Yes.
Those who
6:30,
reach
6:35 से
Right.
रात शुरू हो जाएगा.
Right, right.
Evening very
Right,
dark
right.
zone. Just a moment. I have to now. 53 kilometers is now over. Now we are talking about only about 100 kilometers, and before 100 kilometers begin on their second journey. So first journey is over. One of the most toughest journeys is now over. Now a second big challenge is awaiting them. But before that, we will be having some certain guidelines. So
Right.
in this particular
Schedules.
guidelines, we are going to have a mandatory checklist. The gears that you are going to use, we will be checking it at the 53 kilometers. If you do not have those gears, we will not allow you to go ahead. Please make sure that you have this particular list, which we have already given in the athlete guide. Please stay with the mandatory gear list. Please do not think that if I don't carry, please do not go and ask that please let me go without poles, without a headlamp, without a whistle. If you don't have any of these things, we are not going to
Right.
go ahead, because in the night, if you do not have a lamp on your headlamp, you will be disqualified right then and there. Please make sure that your headlamp is one of the most important gears. Second is the whistle. You will have to have a whistle on you. And the third important point is that we are going to activate an app on your mobile phone. So from there on, we will be able to track each and every runner in the night. So every runner who is going to go towards Lingana, they will have to install a particular app. I will just share it to each and every 100 kilometer participants, and you will have to register yourself. We will give you IDs, your different unique IDs. So once you have reached, once you begin your race, your mobile should be on till you come back from Lingana to the finish line. You will have to have location-based services on, because that makes us easy
Right.
to track in the night. We have given this facility for your safety and security. Please remember, we care for you, and that is why we have given this particular facility. We want to track you. We do not want you to lose anywhere in the forest. We do not want you to get lost in the dark. We want to track you so that we can immediately communicate to our volunteers that so and so runner is requirement of assistance or support. So Please make sure that you have the app installed in your phone and your location based service is on. Please carry an extra charger as well as the power bank in your bag, so this will help you to conserve your battery. Also carry extra torch or an extra battery for the dark, and from here your next journey will begin towards 100 kilometers.
बट अभी जितने भी हमने आपको मैंडेटरी गियर्स बोले हैं, तो आपको ये शुरू से कैरी नहीं करना है, आपको ये 53 किलोमीटर के ड्रॉप बैक में डाल देना है आपका पावर बैंक और ये सब चीज़ें, ताकि वहाँ इतना वेट आपको 53 किलोमीटर तक कैरी नहीं करना पड़ेगा। आप 53 किलोमीटर पे आपको कुछ चीज़ें करनी है, जैसे कि अगर किसी को क्रैम्प है या कुछ है तो आप वहाँ पे फिजियो ले सकते हो। उसके बाद थोड़ा सा सॉलिड फूड लो, वहाँ पे लंच अरेंज किया है ऑलरेडी फॉर 53 एज वेल एज 100 किलोमीटर पार्टिसिपेंट। सॉलिड फूड ले लो, ज़्यादा मत लो क्योंकि नाइट में भागना है आपको, क्योंकि नींद आ सकती है और ये काफ़ी कॉमन है कि आप हमें इतना ट्रेनिंग नहीं होता है नाइट में सर्वाइव करने का। उसके बाद आप आपका शूज चेंज कर सकते हो, शूज़ सॉक्स चेंज कर सकते हो, आपका टी शर्ट वहाँ पे चेंज कर सकते हो, वहाँ पे चेंजिंग रूम है, काफ़ी सारी अरेंजमेंट है वहाँ पे, ठीक है। एंड यू विल फाइंड दिस reflector ribbons on your route. Route is marked with this beautiful SRTL 100 kilometer ribbons. Okay.
So अगर गया तो it reflects in the light.
मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, ये कितने हमने डिस्टेंस पे रखा है?
These are like we have put up like more than 200 ribbons, 200 ribbons.
तो गाइस आपको एक ही ध्यान रखना है कि अगर 200 मीटर पे आपको अगर आपका ये रिफ्लेक्टिव नहीं दिखता है, so you have to go back और find this.
GPS भी चाहिए,
राइट, ठीक है। तो GPS फाइल तो रहेगा ही रहेगा, बट ध्यान रखो दिस इज द बेस्ट वे टू फाइंड योर रूट, और आप रूट से भटकोगे नहीं, ठीक है।
Please make sure that the first half is having orange colored ribbons and the second half is having green colored ribbons. Yeah.
So now we will come to
the Gilgani section.
Right.
3 hours you have to this is the 6-8 station will be at the 53 kilometers and 7th will be at 60 kilometers.
Right.
Bhatti.
Okay.
Yeah. This is 7th is Bhatti. This road section is Bhatti.
Okay. So
this is the 7th 8th station at 60 kilometers.
This is intermittent cutoff time.
No, intermittent. It is just above beyond that at 9 p.m.
Okay.
65 kilometers per hour.
Okay. So मेरा सजेशन इसमें यही रहेगा,
सब एलिवेशन है, पूरा का पूरा एलिवेशन है,
बट ग्रेजुअल है ना ऑन रोड।
हाँ ग्रेजुअल है, बट एलिवेशन इज फॉर 12 किलोमीटर्स इट इज लाइक 600-700 मीटर्स एलिवेशन है।
ओके, तो
ओनली अपहिल क्लाइंब है वहाँ से। You have to understand that even if it is a road, it is a total uphill climb. It is like a ghat section, and you have one aid station which is at 60 kilometers in Bhatti village. After Bhatti, the actual ascent will start towards Girdani. So Girdani, you have the 4th intermediate cutoff time. So the 3rd intermediate cutoff time will be at 6 p.m. At the 53 kilometers finish time. So after 6 p.m. we will not allow any runner to go towards the Lingana route, and you have 3 more hours to reach Girdani. So from 53 till 65 you have 12 kilometers.
Okay.
And we have given 3 hours, so like 4 kilometers per hour, and the elevation will be like this.
It's gradual uphill. This is a gradual elevation.
Yeah.
Right. So but अभी इसमें सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट यही है कि ये नाइट जर्नी रहेगा आपका, तो आई विल सजेस्ट टू रन इन अ ग्रुप। ट्राई करो 100 मीटर आगे या 200 मीटर पीछे भाग के या आगे भाग के कोई ज़्यादा डिफरेंस आने वाला है नहीं आपके फिनिश टाइम में। तो बेटर वे फॉर सेफ्टी ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी रनर, ट्राई टू रन टुगेदर, इट विल हेल्प यू मोर। हो सकता है रेस में किसी को क्रैम्प आए, किसी को कुछ हेल्प लगे, एक दूसरे को अगर आप हेल्प करते हो तो इट विल हेल्प टू फिनिश स्ट्रांगली। क्योंकि अगर किसी को क्रैम्प आता है तो 2-3 मिनट में क्रैम्प निकल जाएगा। क्रैम्प के बारे में मैं जस्ट आपको बता के रखता हूँ कि अगर आपको क्रैम्प आते हैं तो आपको आपके खुद के हाथ से ही थोड़ा सा मसाज देना है बॉडी को। जस्ट टैप इट लाइक दिस, ऐसा करो प्रॉपरली। 2 रनर अगर साथ में रहेंगे तो एक दूसरे को कर सकते हो, इट विल हेल्प यू टू रिकवर फास्ट। तो इसीलिए मैं सजेस्ट करूंगा कि साथ में भागो, इससे टाइम भी बचेगा और आप जल्दी रिकवर हो जाओगे। और नाइट में अगर साथ में भागते हो तो जो मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ होती है वो एक दूसरे से मिलेगी और डिस्टेंस जल्दी कवर हो जाएगा।
Correct. So, as Yogesh sir said that you will have to arrange some running partner, and that will be one of the best things to do. You have to reach Gedgani, the 4th intermediate cutoff time at 9 p.m. So please remember, this is the last village that you will have at your disposal on the route. So after Gedgani, please remember that there will be no light at all. It is completely dark zone. It is a completely forested area. It is full of wild sections. So please make sure that you are running with like 2 or 3 people. If you are confident enough to run alone, it is not a problem. We do not have any problem with that, any issue with that. But after 9:01 second, even after 9 p.m, even if 1 second is lost, then we are not going to let you go. Once again, as you said, that you have to leave the aid station or the cutoff time at 9 p.m. Not just reach there and stay there for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Exactly.
But you have to leave the particular aid station towards Mohri. And this particular zone is completely a dark zone till the next aid station, which is at 74 kilometers. So almost 8 to 9 kilometers you will be going through total darkness, and volunteers will be there. These green ribbons will be there. Once your torch is on this particular ribbon, it will reflect and it will show that you are on the right path. So please make sure that you have the GPX file as well, the location services as well on, and your app is active in the background of the phone. So this will help you cover this zone very fast. So you have 3 hours from 65 to go towards 74. So in 9 kilometers you have 3 hours. So it's a very good time that we have given. 3 kilometers per hour you have to go. So we have 3 hours. So please, we can just wind it up.
So I think people are in last 25 kilometer, and I think they will start return journey, right? Return journey from
74 from at kilometer 74. They have to reach there at 12 a.m. at midnight. Right. At the clock of midnight hour of 9th December, the 50%, almost like 50% mark will be over of the next journey. So from Vele to 74 kilometers, they have 6 hours to complete this particular journey. And this is Mohri village. This will be the 9th aid station at 74 kilometers. Once again, and from that particular zone, you will go towards Lingana Fort. And at Lingana Fort, there is this Riling Plateau. From this Riling Plateau, you will have a view of Lingana Fort as well as Raigad Fort. You can see a small light, even if it is dark. The light will be there. You will be able to see the throne from a very long distance of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So this is the whole purpose of doing this particular distance, so that you will have a glimpse of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj sitting on his throne. And from that particular point, you will take a U-turn and return back towards from where you came from till the Torna Vidyalaya. So once again, now this is Lingana zone, and from then on you will have a small climbing patch, and then it is a complete downhill and flat and downhill zone.
Right, downhill. So from 86 it will we can see it's a downhill.
Yes.
After 86, So
once again, it's a forest zone, meaning they have to cover the forest zone again, the 8 kilometers from Mohri to Gedgani.
okay.
They will have to venture out in the unknown, in the dark, looking for these green colored ribbons that will be in forested area, and again come towards Gedgani. There they will have the aid station number 10,
10, right?
86.
Right.
Yeah.
86. So at what distance road section will start?
The road section will be starting at just about after 86 kilometers.
86 means
Yeah.
people have total 4, 6, it's 12 kilometer on the road section downhill.
Correct. 12 to 14 kilometers.
Right.
They
So
will-
guys, you have total 12 kilometer to cover your time.
There will be
it's
one
a
more aid station at 92
Right.
kilometers.
Right, and it's a totally downhill. Gradually it will start. Okay, so you can cover your time
86 to
in
92.
last 12 to 14 kilometer. So you just need to take care from 74 to 86 kilometer because it's a little forest area as well as total trail. Okay,
Yeah.
so from 86 onward, it's big chance to cover entire distance.
And there is also we can give you a chance if you don't think that you will cover this particular distance from 74 to 86 kilometers from Mohri to Gedgani back. You can always rest and quit your race.
Right.
Like you can just stop and say that please take me to the finish line. If you want to stop your race over there, leave your race over there, please do it at kilometer 74. That will be the listen to your body again.
Exactly.
And do not take any risk to go into the forest area once again. If you think that you are comfortable and with a good number of people, then please go ahead, because this will be around about from 12 a.m. till 3 a.m.
Right.
So the most
71.
yeah.
So guys, it's all about the entire route of 100 किलोमीटर. और अभी ओवरऑल हमें कुछ चीज़ें बतानी है, तो आपको जैसे बताया है, साथ में भागो, गियर्स पूरे कैरी करो साथ में, ठीक है, एक दूसरे का केयर करो, रूट पे एक दूसरे का रिस्पेक्ट करो, क्योंकि होता है ना एक दूसरे को कवर करने के चक्कर में हम तो जस्ट अगर आपको लगता है कि आप आगे वाले से थोड़ा सा स्ट्रांग हो तो उसको बोलो, कम्युनिकेट करो कि मुझे जाना है, क्योंकि कहीं पे फॉल हो ऐसा कुछ करो मत, ठीक है. सो बी केयरफुल ऑन रूट. Or just I would like to say we are a sport person, so try to show sportsmanship by demonstrating on the route. तो एक दूसरे को हेल्प अगर करोगे तो डेफिनेटली ये 100 किलोमीटर 53 किलोमीटर का जर्नी आप बहुत एंजॉय करोगे. 100 किलोमीटर वालों के लिए मेरा एक एडवाइस रहेगा कि हो सकता है हर एथलीट एक स्ट्रेंथ का नहीं होता है. अगर किसी को लगता है कि 75 तो हुआ है मेरा, बड़ा भी 25 में करके ही रहूंगा, तो वो चक्कर में मत पड़ो. आप 75 तक आए हो, इसका मतलब आपने 53 किलोमीटर 12 आवर में किया है. और मैं आपको दावे के साथ कहता हूँ कि 53 किलोमीटर इटसेल्फ अ बिग डिस्टेंस यू हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड. तो ये मत सोचना कि 75 पे मैं रेस छोड़ रहा हूँ, ये तो किसी का होगा नहीं, क्योंकि ऑल आर ट्रेन एथलीट, ऑल आर ट्रेन ट्रेल रनर, और हमने काफ़ी अच्छे से ट्रेनिंग किया है. 90 डेज तो हमने वेल स्ट्रक्चर्ड स्पेंड किया है. तो किसी को ये नहीं आएगा, बट अगर किसी के दिमाग में ये आता है तो मैं जस्ट बता के रख रहा हूँ कि 53 इटसेल्फ वेल नोन इन इंडिया. तो आपने 53 फिनिश किया है टाइम के अंदर, इसीलिए आप 75 तक आए हो. सो रेस नेक्स्ट ईयर भी कर सकते हो, बट टेक केयर योर सेल्फ और enjoy your 100K journey.
And to make it more very special, we have also introduced a one of a kind special first time belt buckle,
Right.
which you can use it like properly. So the runners who will be finishing the 100 kilometers within 24-hour cutoff time, they will receive a finisher buckle of 100, special finisher buckle of 100 kilometers, as well as a regular finisher medal. So two things they will get. If you are not a finisher within the 24 hours time, you will get only a medal but no buckle. Please remember that. So you can always come next year to finish stronger, train harder, train stronger, and come and finish this particular tough route. This is a Sahyadri mountain range. This is no regular jeep trail. This is a very, very wild zone, a very, very treacherous zone. Please respect the mountains over here. Please respect your fellow runners over here. Please respect the volunteers who will be there 24 hours on the trail for you to have a fantastic experience of SRT Ultra. And I'm sure that we will all, have a very fantastic fun, party at the end. Definitely, whatever time it is, we will enjoy the finishing line. And so once again, this session is over. Do you want to conclude anything?
बस मैं इतना ही बोलूँगा कि हमने 90 days काफ़ी अच्छे से स्पेंड किया है ट्रेनिंग पे. तो बिलीव इन योर ट्रेनिंग. यू ऑल आर ऑलरेडी स्ट्रांगली प्रिपेयर फॉर द रेस. और मैं बोलूँगा कि मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई DNF का सोचो भी मत, क्योंकि आप सब फिनिश करने वाले हो. और एनीवे वी ऑल आर, जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी बोला, वी ऑल आर वॉरियर ऑफ छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज. तो बस हमारे वॉरियर के हिसाब से हमें ये रेस फिनिश करना है और इसको एंजॉय करना है. और लास्टली जो फूड क्वालिटी का मैं जस्ट आपको बता के रख रहा हूँ, जो नए हैं, जो भी आपको फूड मिलेगा वो वही के मिट्टी से निकाला हुआ फूड है. you will get very much organic food, organic and authentic food in your lunch or in your dinner.
Correct.
So
please do rest now and come on time to collect your bib on Friday, that is 8th, and rest well and have a fantastic race on the 9th of December. We will all see you, meet you, and have fun together on the trails. So my best wishes from the bottom of my heart, from the entire team WGRF, all the volunteers, the family, all the supporters, the sponsors, each and everyone, the villagers, all the administrators, the administrative departments. So we welcome you all once again, and let's have a fantastic time on 9th of December. See you all. Bye.
thank you. Bye bye.